Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Tuesday, August 30th, around 5:42 in the afternoon in Billerica, Massachusetts. Sunny out, and it's in 80s. Low humidity for several days, but the eye on the tropics, some much needed rain from a tropical system could come up to New England on Labor Day. Wait and see about that. Some news to report. Vikings quarterback Teddy Bridgewater suffered a serious knee injury. Doesn't look good. Hopefully it's not too serious and he could play this year. And also Mike Tirico is going to be calling 3 games for Notre Dame football for NBC this season while Dan Hicks does golf. And that's about it on the news. My second video blog subject of the day is about the NBA Team podcast on Place to Be Nation. It's hosted by Adam Murray and Andrew Rich, and they've been doing the NBA Team podcast since September of 2014, and they do weekly podcast of what's happening in the NBA. They do it all the time during the regular season, and they take a break doing it in summer months. Maybe do it once or twice a month. They usually start off each and every season with the previews of each NBA division: Atlantic Division, Central Division, Southeast Division, Northwest Division, Southwest Division, and Pacific Division. They go over all the teams in those divisions, and they predict what place they will finish if there's a playoff team, and that's a good way to analyze the games. Then usually the weekly podcast they do during the NBA season is a lot of NBA news and notes, and sometimes they have hypothetically stuff about who they would pick on all-star teams and how the second half of the season's going to be playing out. They also have predictions of the playoffs, how far the teams are going to go, and they also do when the teams are eliminated, they do special theme podcast on what each NBA team needs for the upcoming season to get better, and they have kind of a Netflix theme for them, and they also have draft previews and draft lottery. Usually the NBA Team podcast is between 60 minutes and 2 hours, and it's just Adam and Andrew by themselves. They do not have a guest on them, which is pretty good, because when podcasts sometimes have guests, they usually tend to run longer, but this one doesn't last long than 3 hours. The last podcast they did was about, hypothetically, if the NBA had two expansion franchises, they ran down which players would be exposed to these NBA expansion drafts. And they first did the Eastern Conference. The next one, they're going to do the Western Conference. All of their podcasts are so entertaining. Adam and Andrew are big NBA fans, and they know their NBA stuff. And it's probably one of the greatest sports podcasts out there, and I always listen to it because it's such informative and entertaining stuff. And that's about it on the NBA Team podcast, and I'll be back with the third and final video blog of the night tonight, which will be about the Retail store, Pure Hockey. Keep calm, everybody. And I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Molly Rosebud of WCCO rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart, so stunning. She's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome. Awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPX Channel 11, such a cougar. And has the best legs in New York City. Bar none. Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 has the sweet Southern accent. Has the best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. And in the words of Sean Luce, get out! See you later, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Bye now.